Right, welcome back guys. Once your first time here, I'm Vision Hero Barner, taking you guys another video. Today I got another video for you guys regarding the upcoming Power Rangers Once and Always special that will be dropping this year. Now if Power Rangers is something you're interested in, don't forget to hit subscribe button down below, hit that bell icon, there's more Power Rangers content from me moving forward. Now let's begin. So like I said, we got some big news regarding Power Rangers Once and Always. Now we got our first official trailer for the special that dropped late last night. Now, I did not know it was dropping, so I missed it. So, I finally was able to watch it this morning, and I gotta say, it really did deliver. I was actually shocked that it took this long. We are now less than a month away, and it took us this long to get an actual trailer. However, I will say the trailer did not disappoint. It gave us just enough to hold our excitement for the special, but it also, didn't show everything. So I think it was definitely a solid trailer. We got a good look at Rita. We did get a little look at her in one of the promotional posters. It didn't really look good there. However, I think they really did a good job here with her design. She definitely looks a lot more menacing than the original Rita, especially in her robot form. That's definitely an interesting thing that they did. They're really looking creepier, and they set it up at the beginning of the trailer as it seems and most likely is that Rita ends up killing Trini, and Trini sacrifices herself for Billy. So I really like what they're doing here. We got Trini, who will be sacrificing her life to save Billy. I love that idea. I love that aspect. And she goes down fighting as a ranger instead of actually, going out off screen or something like that. So I think what they did here with her is perfect, and definitely like a great way to, have a send off to a character like that. However, we also do get to see some goods. We get to meet Minh, and it is revealed by Minh that that Rita killed her mom. Now they actually say the word "kill," which is very interesting because they rarely ever use the word "kill" in Power Rangers. So the fact that they're using the word "kill" here definitely shows that, for at least in my view, it looks like they're aiming more for the adult fans, adult audience that they know grew up with MMPR. And yes, while kids most likely will be watching this special as well, this is a special that is geared more towards the adult fan base. So I like the idea that they're using the word "kill," and they didn't even have it used once in the trailer. You had Rita later on in the trailer, when she was talking about her main plan, use the word "kill" again. So I really like that. There definitely seems like they're doing a more mature tone. So like I said, they got Minh, who says that, Rita killed her mom, but she didn't say my mom. She said mom to Zach and Billy. So my thought is, so I'm assuming Zach or Billy is her dad, because I would have thought she would have said that Rita killed my mom, not that Rita killed mom. So I'm going to assume that one of them is her dad. I'm going with Billy at the moment. It just seems more likely that Billy would be her dad than Zach. Well, I mean, I could be 100% wrong. It could be flip-flopped, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, we got that reveal, and we get Rita's full plan by Billy, who says that Rita's going back in time, and she says she's going to kill them before Zordon can make them Rangers, which I really love this idea, love this plot. Definitely an interesting way to go about this. I do worry a little bit about this because PR doesn't always have the greatest track record when it comes to time travel, so I really hope they can pull this off in a way where it actually is good and not just a wonky kind of time travel movie. So I really hope they can go down that route, because we have seen PR definitely does not always handle time travel well. But also, given this, what she says, I'm curious to see if we'll have a cameo from Zordon or some kind of Zordon appearance, because she said she's going to kill him before Zordon can make them Rangers. So the way I assume is that she's going to kill the Rangers, but I also think that we could see a cameo from Zordon. Now, Zordon would appear in the command center, which, is filmed in an interior place, so we wouldn't actually see, Zordon in any promotional, so that makes sense. We also did get to see a picture of his cracked energy tube in one of the original promo photos, so I do believe we'll probably get some kind of cameo in that aspect, but I think that it definitely be a kind of a missed opportunity not to have at least a cameo from Zordon. But we got Rita, like I said, she goes back in time, and we all know from the descriptions and everything, we know that Rita's going to be kidnapping Jason, Kim, and Tommy. So we know that's going on. This is another issue I have, and I find it weird in the trailer, is that after Rita kills Trini, you got Zach and Billy who take off their helmets, but the other three Rangers are standing behind them without their helmets off. Realistically, we know why they have their helmets on because, you know, a, a JDF, Amy Joe, and Austin St. John weren't able to film, so that's why their helmets are still on. But it still feels a little wonky there. I mean, they could just be put in their CGI, and this could have been after, they got captured. So I'm not gonna say like I hate this, but it just seems a little wonky. But like I said, we got our first appearance of the command center. Now, I know a lot of fans are going to go off right away and say that the command center, at least the exterior, does not look like where the original command center was. Now, I agree, definitely makes sense, but also you got to remember that they're unable to film in the states now. They have to film in New Zealand, so definitely the command center is going to be in a different area. My headcanon is that after Divatox attacked in Turbo, they rebuilt the command center in an area where any of our villains wouldn't be able to find it or know where it is. So that's just my headcanon, is that, they moved it to avoid any more attacks from villains. So, like I said, that's just my headcanon. But we also do get to see Alpha. We know he was coming back. The original voice actor was coming back to portray his voice, which is really cool. And it shows that he's enacting the Bandora protocol following what Rita did. Now, I really like this aspect because apparently, again, I don't watch Sentai, but apparently Bandora is the name of Rita's Sentai counterpart. So I really like the little nod to Sentai there. Really cool way to go about that. But also, while he's enacting the Bandora protocol, we get to see little glimpses and teases of other PR locations like Reefside, Turtle Cove, Coral Harbor, Astro Megaship, Terra Venture. So I really like that they had those little nods there as well. I doubt we'll see any of those areas, but it's definitely cool that they kind of give little nods to those air locations in PR. So that's pretty cool. Then we get Rocky and Cat who are teleported in, and I really like when Rocky is teleported in. It shows that he's become a firefighter. Definitely a really cool aspect there. I wonder if I hope and I would like to see them have some kind of little throwaway line where he mentions Carter, because I think it'd be very interesting and cool that if the two of them knew each other, since they're both firefighters. I think that'd be a really nice nod, and we just get a throwaway line that they know each other somehow. I really hope we can get something like that. But then you got them, coming together to go after Rita. We do get some photos. We do get some scenes that they're actually going to be fighting some robot monsters in the form of the Mighty Minotaur and Snizzler. Now, I really hope they got back Bryan Cranston to do the voice of the monsters, but I'm not 100% holding up my breath for that one. It would be a cool thing to do, but I'm not 100% expecting it. But it would definitely be something cool to do. We get to see nice, good fight scenes. I love the new look to these fight scenes. Back in 1993 through 95, things weren't as great. They were not as clean and cut, but I love the new look of these fight scenes and the ranger suits because they're very nice, crisp scenes. The coloring is very good, so I really like how they have done this in HD now, and it's really nice and good looking compared to the 1993 stuff where stuff was still in its infancy and it wasn't as great as it is here. But yeah, I really like that. We get to see some good fight scenes. We do get to see Adam and Aisha on a video screen, and they wish the Rangers good luck. I really hope this isn't the only scenes we get with the two of them, because in an interview, Karen actually said, this is like the Rangers getting the band back together. So I really hope that they actually appear in person, because I feel like then that's kind of a lie and not really her telling the truth. I really want to see them both return in the special, actually in physical form, not just on a video screen, because I think that'd be a very disappointing move to go. But again, we got some good fight scenes, really great stuff there. Overall, I think this is definitely a really solid trailer. Gives enough, like I said, to hold us over, and definitely is exciting. I really do hope though that they ramp up promotion for this special, that way it can become big and a lot of people are talking about it. So, that's just how I feel. I think they definitely did a good thing. I thought the trailer was solid, especially once we got to see that they rebuilt the juice bar. Awesome scene there. I was already hyped during the trailer, but then once they showed the juice bar, I got even more excited and very hyped, especially the fact that they're fighting putties in the juice bar. Now, I haven't watched MMPR in a while, so I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure we've never seen them actually attack the juice bar before. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but I'm pretty sure we have never seen them attack the juice bar inside. So that's pretty cool. I love that. Now I know a lot of fans will probably also complain, depending on how things go within the special, that Ernie's juice bar looks different. Again, I have my own head canon because it's been 30 years since we've been to the juice bar, 25 years, however long. And my head canon there would be that it's been 30 years. Ernie did some renovations to the place, to explain why it looks different. I know a lot of fans will disagree and be disappointed, but to me, you can't get everything perfect. I mean, the command center is just as good as you can get. Again, they had to rebuild it, so it's not going to be the exact same model as the original command center. So, I give very much leeway in these areas, but we also get a good look at the Zords because we get to see that the Zords are coming back after that in the final scenes of the trailer. So I really love that. That even gave me more excitement with Zords. I think the CGI looks decent. It's good, but it could definitely be better. But I think they definitely did some good stuff there with the Zords. I think they have put in a lot of good care, and the actors and everybody behind the scenes definitely did this in a way of we very much care about the fan base. We want to do this as like a good homage to the fans, as if this is their final appearance in a special. I feel like they knew like this is important. We're going out of a high note, and I think that this trailer definitely shows that the behind the scenes trailer that we got a few months ago definitely showed that as well. But just the really cool aspects that they rebuilt the command center, the juice bar, we know we were getting the red bug back. So I think they did a lot of good aspects here with bringing these characters back. They feel like they're the same people. Definitely seems like Zach and Billy are taking a leading role here, which makes sense. So I'm very excited. But we do have to talk about the elephant in the room, in the fact that we do have a Green Ranger in the trailer. However, JDF did go on record before his passing that he did not have any kind of involvement within the special. So what I'm assuming here is this is going to be some kind of suit actor, and they're just going to use, old lines or, archived, audio, or splice together old audio. That way he can somewhat be in the special. I do find it disappointing that he wasn't able to, do the special or turned it down. That was definitely something I was disappointed in, especially since, it's Tommy. I feel like it's weird to have Tommy being an in-suit character in the special. He's one where you expect the actual character to be there. I know JDF did have some beef and didn't totally agree with some of the things Hasbro was doing, but I feel like, and I wish he would have put some of those things behind just to be able to come in and film the special. But yeah, that's kind of like the big elephant in the room there. I know there were talks about maybe Adam being the Green Ranger. I don't really like that. I think that, it should have been remained in Tommy, and maybe if they introduce like JJ or something, maybe he could become the new Green Ranger. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, but that's definitely something we need to talk about quick, because, we did expect, a lot of people didn't expect to see Tommy. So seeing the Green Ranger here definitely did open up some questions. But again, unless JDF was pulling a Spider-Man No Way Home, I wouldn't expect to see him in the trailer. It definitely would be cool if he did pull a Spider-Man No Way Home and actually was in the special. Definitely would have been a cool thing. But again, I'm not holding out a whole lot of hope for that. It would have been cool even if it was just a small cameo or something. But I don't really have high expectations for that. Also, on top of that, speaking of expectations and cameo appearances I'd love to see a cameo from Bulk and Skull. I think that'd be great. They've got the juice bar back. It's a perfect opportunity to bring back Bulk and Skull. I love it. I think it'd be cool, even if it's just at the end where, like, say the Rangers are at the juice bar and they're just reminiscing about old times, and then you have the iconic Bulk and Skull music come on the last few minutes or seconds, and you see the two of them walk in. I think that'd be perfect, iconic. It'd be great just to have them have small little cameos. Again, the juice bars is filmed, or at least the inside of the juice bar is filmed in an interior set. So, they could have had them show up and no fans know about it yet. So, I would really want to see a Bulk and Skull cameo. Again, I don't really have high hopes for that. It would definitely be cool, but it's definitely something that is lower on my list of expectations. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and feelings about the trailer. Did you like it? Did you not? Did you wish they had showed more? Do you think they showed too much? Let me know all the good stuff in the comment section down below. So yeah, guys, that's my trailer reaction interview for the new Power Rangers Once and Always trailer that dropped last night. And as always, if you're don't forget to get a big thumbs up and share. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit that bell icon. There's some more Power Rangers content from me that drops every Monday. And go for me on Instagram and Twitter, which are linked in the back section of my YouTube channel. As always, I'm Vision here, Entertainment, and I'll see you next time.